What's up, everyone? Bill back again on my channel here. Look at another replica. Going my favorite tractors ever here, a Case 1370 dealer edition. It's a pretty nice tractor. Has a fall. I posted some on the Facebook groups yesterday about it. It does have a flaw, but it's okay. It was new in the box. It had never been opened, so I think you couldn't see the flaw until you took it out of the box. So we'll take a quick look at the box first, and let's do that right now. And here's the box. This tractor was produced 2008. 13 years old. Foam insert, tie downs, of course, holding it in there. Back of the box has some of the tractors I guess they released in 2008 in the Ertl family. Really standard Faro box for that time frame, of course. Alright, we'll move on to the star of the show, the Case 1370, and let's do that right now. Alright everybody, I'm back, and here it is, the Ertl 1/16 scale Case 1370 dealer edition with dual wheels on the back. It's a pretty nice tractor overall. The flaw is this right hand side outer dual. The tire is on backwards, as you can see there. That one right there, it's on backwards. And when this was in the box, that was to the inside. So you really couldn't see this flaw until it got taken out of the box. And I'm pretty sure it had never been out of the box because the box looked like it had all the original tape and stuff, and still had plastic on it, the plastic on its tires. So pretty sure it had never been out of its box. And when I recently opened it, I noticed, hey, mine's unique, I guess. But then on Facebook, some people, gentleman told me that he has had several of these where the tires are on wrong. So that's interesting. Awesome tractor though, nonetheless. Great tractor. Great memories when I look at these, of course. My favorite tractors, honestly, of all of them. But it's my childhood, these things were predominant. My neighbor being a Case guy, so, and he was a pretty big farmer, and that's what he used. So Case and International was what I predominantly was around. This tractor, this is coming off the box, this information I'm about to say. Manufactured between 72 and 78. The original price was $31,400 in 1978. Tractor is 156 PTO horsepower, weighed 12,800 pounds. It's a pretty powerful tractor, and they're very awesome looking. I remember my neighbor having many Agger Kings, and they're just amazing to me. They're amazing. I love them. I love the design and all and everything. This is a dealer edition from 2008 by Ertl. It's pretty awesome. Got some nice details. That rear end. The flat bar with the hole for hooking up an implement. Not too bad. The back of the cab, classic Case cab. I always love their cabs. I love them even more if it's open station, but I always did love the design of the Case cab. It's really cool. By flat, everything's flat. I always say that many times, but I can't help it. It's a tractor. It don't need to be curved. But everything's really nice and flat. Nice design on the back of this here cab area. You got your black fuel tank with slow moving vehicle sign. There are lights on either fender, back of the fenders, and they are inserted. They are not, none of that's decals. Two flashers up on the cab, side of the cab. They are not decals either. The front of the cab, some nice lights as well. Once again, they're inserted. Inside of that cab, it's hard to take pictures of it with the cab because the glass is glare and stuff, because the cab is totally encased with glass. But there's some little details in there: black seat, black steering wheel, dashboard is a decal with the gauges and stuff. The foot pedals are in there and they are individual. They're not molded into the plastic casting or nothing. So there are some little details in there around the console and stuff. It's just hard to take a picture of it. Over here on the side, left hand side of the cab, of course, you've got some nice stairs to climb into the tractor and a handle up here by the lights. Pretty neat. Of course, you got your signature Agri King 70 series hood. Nice slight slope downward, which I always did love that. Pretty awesome. Case, this is a white with the I think it was called Power Red, I want to say, but to me it's orange. But I think they took this from David Brown when they bought it. If I'm not right, somebody let me know. But I think they took the white color from David Brown whenever they bought them out. Started using both the white and the Desert Sunset on the main body paint. But I do believe this is the case white and the Power Red, which is actually looks orange to me, but it's pretty awesome. Like I said, nice long hood, wide, narrow at the front of by the cab. It gets wider as it comes out. I love that. Nice black exhaust here. Pretty awesome. Engine detail on this thing is it's not terrible, but I've seen as the years go by it gets better and better. So this thing's rather heavy too. It's not too bad. The engine details, they are nice to behold. The decaling, I love the decaling. Black decal starts out up here at the cab area, goes to the panel, the horizontal panel. It says Case Agri King, and out here on the end by the grill, model number 1370. It's awesome. Front of the grill there, classic black with the horizontal white framing around it. Always love the look of these head-on. They're pretty awesome. Nice little slab weights on the front there as well. All that is die cast too. I guess that's partly why it's so darn heavy. It's amazing though. It's a pretty awesome tractor overall. Underneath, it's got some nice details on the underneath here with the steering mechanisms and everything on the front end and the rear end. There's some nice little details and definitions on there that I appreciate they put in there with the undercarriage and down there, and the probably transmission area and stuff. It's pretty cool. As far as the tires and wheels, other than this tire on the right hand side, the outer dual being backwards, I love the setup of these tires. Back then they used these tires on about every case they released, but this is a familiar tire to some of the others, but it's a wider tire. I appreciate that a lot. It's a wider tire. It's a nice good tread on it, and there's nice space duals as well. Always appreciate the space duals. That just makes it more realistic in my opinion. The tires, of course, all 6 tires rubber, of course, but the back wheel and rim is nice with some details. Deep inset outer rim, the silver in color. The inner rim is the Power Red. Nice little bolt patterning details and all kinds of details all around that inner rim. It's pretty cool. The front tire is the big fat classic 3-rib tire we've seen on many of the toys in the past. It's pretty awesome. I love those tires. Then the actual wheel on the front there, silver on the outer rim, and then the inner is the Power Red with some a cap sticking out in the middle and some bolt pattern as well there. So nice details and definition on this tractor. And like I said, I have an affinity for these. Always have, always will. They're awesome. Alright, I'll do a quick size comparison with this beast, and let's move on to that now. Alright everyone, I'm back. John Deere 5010 I brought up for a comparison from the Prestige line. I do believe I have already made a video in my archives of this on my channel. It's a pretty detailed tractor. It's pretty awesome. Beside this case, got some green and some white here to counteract each other. But two pretty cool tractors right there, I must say, without a doubt. Alright everyone, I'll move on to some final thoughts, and let's do that now. Alright, I'm back. The Ertl 1/16 scale case 1370 with dual wheels. Dealer edition from 2008 release. This is awesome. I love it. Even this tire being on backwards, I can live with it. I don't know how to really fix it, so I'm not going to mess with it. It'll be fine like that. I don't want to mess anything up. I don't want to mess the wheel or rim up. I don't want to mess the tire up, so I'll just leave it like that. It's fine. But it's still awesome nonetheless, even with that little boo-boo from the QC department of Ertl. I still love this tractor. I still love the Case Agri King series. The 70 series is my all-time favorite line of tractors. I wish we would get some open station dual wheel Agri Kings from that era. I would buy every single one of them. I wish they'd do some in the Prestige line. I wish they'd do a lot of open station dual wheels in the Prestige line, because I just love the look of the open station dual wheels. It's really neat, and it doesn't happen again. I don't think it ever will. It just happened during this era, 60s, 70s, some in the 80s even. But it's gone. It will never happen again with these big tractors, and it's kind of a shame to me, but nonetheless, I do wish Ertl in the future will give us some more open station dual wheel releases, because they are so unique and so fun to have. This here's awesome. If you're a Case Agri King fan, pick this one up if you can. They're still readily they pop up on eBay constantly, this tractor, so they're still there. I mean, they're not the cheapest. I think mine was around $130 plus shipping, so it's probably about $150. So I'd say this tractor was half of that when it came out, maybe even less. I'd say right around half though. So it's gained some value, but it's awesome though. Awesome. Alright everybody, I'll bring that camera a little closer for a closer look at this. I want to thank anyone that tunes into my channel and supports me. I appreciate you. Comment below if you want. That's fine. This is Phil. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll talk to you again soon.